And we start tonight with a new claim in the Red Hill crisis. An amended lawsuit now says the military failed to warn residents they may have been drinking and bathing in antifreeze after a fuel spill in late 2021. Our Jolani Martinez spoke today with the head of the Centers for Disease Control. Jolani?
Keahi, CDC Director Dr. Rochelle Walensky spoke before the University of Hawaii's medical school this afternoon. We caught up with her for a one-on-one about the new revelation that Red Hill families may have been exposed to antifreeze.
Some of them may be different, but things like headache or rash could very well be overlapping.
CDC Director Dr. Rochelle Walensky says anyone still experiencing symptoms after the November 2021 fuel leak should stay in close contact with the state's health department. The latest twist is the possibility that Red Hill residents may have been exposed to antifreeze. The state health department issued an internal memo last month saying it, quote, could pose the most significant health risk from exposure to contaminated water. State health officials say the Navy disclosed that its jet fuel had an icing inhibitor, which is less toxic than car antifreeze. The Navy said it did not detect those chemicals in the tap water. But the CDC director says soon after the November spill, they found a pattern of symptoms among thousands of people.
That there were increased rates of neurologic symptoms, gastrointestinal symptoms, rashes, and skin symptoms.
Now, lawyers who are suing the U.S. government on behalf of sick residents have amended their lawsuit to say they should have been warned about the antifreeze earlier.
In addition to JP5, the government added antifreeze at the Red Hill facility. That means when that jet fuel was leaked out, that antifreeze was leaked out also. And all sorts of other chemicals.
And it's sad that here we sit being handed this information as if it's irrelevant to our futures and our medical care. And I want to know when they knew this.
Former Pearl Harbor resident Catherine McClanahan moved to the mainland and says she continues to deal with tremors, muscle twitching, and poor motor coordination.
Because doctors who I'd been sent to see on the mainland were so concerned that any amount of toxin in the water at this point was dangerous to my health.
And again, we've invited back again in May to come back and look at some of the medical records and the charts to see have there been long-term impacts associated with Red Hill.
The Navy says they were not aware of the memorandum from DOH. Jolani Martinez, Hawaii News Now.